Hey everybody, Bearded Rogue here, and I want to talk in this video about Deepwater Games. I recently received the rewards from the Mystery of the Temples Kickstarter. I also picked up Sorcerer and Stones, and then in that same shipment I got Hansi from the previous Kickstarter of theirs that I backed. So I now have all of these hanging out in my collection. So, Emperor S4, being the amazing board game company that they are, created a lot of really awesome games, produced and published a really amazing group of games. I really like Hamana Koji. I'm a big fan of Herbalism. Those are games of theirs that I've played. I haven't yet tried Crow's Overkill or this game right here, Shadows in Kyoto. But their artwork is always super stellar. Everything about their production of their games is great. So when I found out that one of my friends, and an amazing artist in his own right, Nolan Nasser, and some of his friends were starting a company to bring those games to the U.S. and publish some of their own, but starting off bringing the Emperor S4 catalog to U.S. distribution, I was super excited about that because now I could get some of these games, like Mystery of the Temples, that I had heard such amazing things about, but couldn't get here easily. I could get them, but either having to have people mule stuff back from Essen or having to order from, one of the websites that isn't a U.S. website to get them, made it less appealing to do so. And now, not only do I get these amazing games, but I get to support this company. Since then, my friend Ian Zhang has been hired on as their I don't know if it's lead developer, but I think it is. He works with them as a developer, and then my friend Tar, the one Tar, has been hired on to do marketing and a whole bunch of other things because she's truly amazing and is capable of a whole bunch of different things. I'm recording this while they're all at Gen Con, selling amazing product, including all of the Emperor S4 stuff, as well as Welcome To, which is a roll and write that they licensed for American distribution from another company. But Deepwater is a very interesting company to me and very exciting for me. I think they started off in a very good way in finding overseas games that were already very appealing to people, like Mystery for the Temples, like Hamana Koji, like Herbalism. And bringing those into U.S. distribution was a really clever way to get started. I think it's kind of overwhelming a bit because they have like 8 to 10 titles already, and they've been around for, I think, less than a year. That's a little bit crazy, in all honesty, to have that many titles. But, they had to fill out the back catalog, and it is really cool to go by their booths. I went by their booth at Origins, and to see them having multiple games on offer makes them very appealing as a destination to stop at. Not to mention Welcome To being probably the hottest roll and write in ages, and a very good one, by the way. That's a fantastic game. But it's really exciting to see them start off like that because it's kind of risky. They also did 2 Kickstarters to help get the initial group of games out, and of course because the games were already being printed, it was a very short turnaround time. Mystery of the Temples I backed around Origins time frame, I think March-ish, and it just got to me now. The previous set, other than Hansi, which had some misprints, Shadows in Kyoto and all of that, I think was kickstarted in January, and I got it by March. Really quick turnaround time, really quick way to expand their catalog and get everything kick-started, pardon the pun, while they get everything together for games that they're personally going to do, like Sovereign Skies, which happens to be also designed by my friend Aaron Wilson. I know a lot of people involved with this company. They're all wonderful people. I would gladly and do gladly support each one of them in their own individual endeavors. But to see them in a group all at once where I can support all of them is fantastic. It's great to be able to keep great people in the hobby. And so, I can't say enough good things about Deepwater in general, and the people behind Deepwater specifically. But it's a very interesting experiment. I can't wait to see their new stuff. Like, I think they're going to continue bringing out Emperor S4 stuff. I think they're going to continue looking for games like Welcome to, which don't have U.S. distribution but have a lot of buzz around them. I think they're very well positioned to take advantage of that kind of stuff. And I also think that that the human beings behind it are coming from a great place. They really genuinely want to release products that are fantastic and good for gamers, as well as the little details. Like Sorcerer and Stones has a whole bunch of components that are just colored plastic. They introduced colorblind friendly cardboard chits to the game to make it work a little better. I think Mystery for the Temples has something similar to that. But like, I know that they added colorblind friendliness to the games that previously didn't have it. They're working really hard to make sure that they're not just like taking a game and slapping their name on it. Like, they're going through the rule books and doing translation, checking for various things like color blindness, and updating the games and then releasing them. They made the boxes slightly larger for the US market. So like these boxes, the Mystery of the Temple size boxes, 2 of them equal one of the Sorcerer and Stone size boxes. Which is just really good design on their part as far as packing goes, but really works better for the US market space, because while I don't like buying boxes of air, having shelf presence in the US is very, very important if you want your games in stores. It's just a reality. It's an unfortunate one, and I think if all of the publishers were to suddenly one day agree to not care about it anymore, it would make a difference, but, that's not going to happen, because the first person to do it has to get everybody else to follow through, or they're, kind of taking their own, taking away from their own market share. So it's not something that you would do unilaterally. But I really like their box sizes. They stack really well. They fit really well in a Calyx or an Expedite in my case. And they're really good games. A lot of them are deduction games. Most of them play pretty quick or really easy to teach. I really, really, like I said, Hamina Koji and Herbalism, I really enjoy both of those games a lot. I think I'm going to love Mystery for the Temples. I think Sorcerer and the Stones is going to be very much up my alley. And the other ones I can't wait to try and figure them out. And yeah, they're just... I think they're a really good company. I think they're up to some really exciting things. I know that I am in for Sovereign Skies. I've been playtesting that game since it was New Reign. As long as I've known Aaron. So I'm very excited to see that, especially with the development Ian and Nolan and everybody are doing on it. There's just a lot of great people at the company, and I think that that alone is enough for me to back them with my wallet, because I want to see what they do, because I know they're coming from a place of taking care of their customers. So super cool. But I just wanted to talk about Deepwater and everything, because I just got the second set of Kickstarter rewards, and I'm really excited. Also, Roundhouse. Roundhouse is a really, really good, bigger game. I didn't get that one, mostly due to finances at the time, and because I know so many people from the company, I figured I could pick it up later, but, it's also a really, really good game. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to talk a little bit about Deepwater, and their games and everything and why I love it. And if any of you guys who are watching this are the people from Deepwater, Nolan, Tar, Ian, L, everybody at Deepwater, I love you guys, and I'm really excited to see where you're going in the future. And if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Anyway, later, y'all.